guys, welcome back to our channel. This morning we're going to be announcing the winners of our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So we're really excited. We got 133 comments and we got lots of new subscribers and we're so excited to announce the winners. So first of all, I wanted to tell you that I really appreciate all of you guys. I wish that every one of you can win, but unfortunately this contest only had 2 winners. But don't worry, we will be doing giveaways. I'm not gonna say every single month because I don't wanna commit to that, but I'm going to try to do monthly giveaways here on the channel. So keep an eye out on social media and on this channel for announcements for future contests. All right, so here are our winners. I did use a random generator to pick the 2 numbers, and the winners are, for the little girl prize, our winner is Splinter of Hope with Margot. So congratulations to Splinter of Hope and Margot, who wins the little girl prize. And for the little boy prize, we have Cho Janet, who has a little boy named Mocha. And I know Janet has been one of my subscribers from the very beginning. So I was like, oh, I know her. And I welcome all new subscribers as well. And I wish everyone luck for next month's giveaway. I already have planned on what we're going to be giving away, and it's going to be something equally as nice. So congratulations to our 2 winners, and if you guys could email me at stacythezoo@gmail.com with your address, we will make sure to get your prizes out to you as soon as possible. All right, so I didn't want to just do a winner video because it's only, a minute or 2 long. So, and I can't do anything short on this channel. So actually something happened last night that I figured I would go ahead and talk about this morning and added it on to this video. And it is the fact that we went to the emergency room last night with Miss Stassi. So I will tell you exactly what happened with that, but really the focus of this video is going to be about pet insurance and how important pet insurance is. I'm going to go into that first, and then I'll tell you what happened with Stassi. She's fine, as you can see, but anyway, I have had pet insurance for many years. I believe in pet insurance, and I believe that if you can afford the premiums, which are really not that bad, I highly suggest it. I also highly suggest you get pet insurance while your dogs are young and healthy, because as with all insurances, they will deny anything that is pre-existing. Now, I do have pet insurance on my dogs since they were puppies, and I get it right away. In fact, I got Stassi's when she was still at the breeder. I already had, applied for her insurance. So, a little bit about the different companies. I started out with 2 other companies, and one of them was VPI, and the other one, I cannot remember the name. I think it was Pet Care Insurance. However, when I found Petplan Insurance, which is what I'm with now, and I have been with them for the past, let's see, I would say probably about 6 years I've been with Petplan. The other 2 companies I was with previous. Like I said, I've had pet insurance on my pets for many years. But when I found Petplan Insurance, I loved them from the start. The reasons why are because a lot of different reasons, but the first main reason is that they don't go by reasonable and customary charges. So companies like VPI and I believe Pet Care go by what they feel like is reasonable and customary charges. So if you live in an area, say like in the in the US in the Northeast area, New York, New Jersey, places like that, your pet care, your veterinary expenses are a lot more expensive than what they are here down in the South. So if you go with a company that goes by reasonable charges, they may say for a broken leg, you should only pay $1,000. So that's what we are going to base your refund on, is $1,000, because that's reasonable and customary. Well, your vet may charge $5,000. So that means that you're paying insurance and you're only going to get reimbursed for a small portion of what your actual vet charges. Petplan does not do that. It's very, very simple how they work it. You pick your deductible, and the higher deductible you go with, the cheaper your premiums are every month. So if you choose a $50 deductible, your premiums are going to be higher than if you choose a $100 or a $200 deductible. The next thing that you pick out is your coinsurance. That means that what the insurance will pay after you meet your deductible. Again, if you go with a 100% coinsurance, then that means that after your deductible, Petplan will pay 100% of your claim, no matter what your vet charges. Then that's going to be a little bit more expensive than if you go with an 80% coinsurance, meaning that after your deductible, Petplan will pay 80% and then you pay 20%. So you can customize your plan depending on how much your budget is to spend on pet insurance. For me personally, what I do is I only use this pet insurance for emergencies and for illnesses, sicknesses. You know, anything small, like, you know, regular visits where they might, you know, have a little diarrhea or something that you take them to the vet for, that's only $50, $60, $100. I'm not really worried about that. I'm worried about like things that happened like last night where we had to go to the emergency vet. And, you know, anything, God forbid, anything serious happens and you need to get more diagnostic testing done. Like with Harper, she had an echocardiogram done, an EKG done, and that ran up a couple of $1,000s. So those are the things that I pay pet insurance for. VPI says, you know, oh, well, they have this plan where, you know, it covers your routine visits as well. And that's how they get a lot of people, because, you know, routine visits can be, you know, $150 or so a year. But still, in the big scheme of things, that's nothing. You want insurance to pay for the real illnesses, sicknesses, testing, medications, things like that, emergency room visits that could really add up. So that's what, you know, I don't care about the normal, you know, every yearly visits. I'm not paying, you know, for that. So, and I lost my train of thought. But anyway, that's how the premiums are based. So it's based on your deductible, whatever you choose, and your coinsurance. And then any specialty hospital, they refund you at 70%. But if you go to your regular vet, or a regular vet, not a specialty hospital, not a specialty vet, then the refund is 100% if you choose that coinsurance after your deductible. So what I choose for my pets is a $200 deductible and 100% coinsurance. So that way I know, unless I'm going to the emergency vet or a specialist like a cardiologist or a pulmonologist or anything like that, then I am going to just be out the $200 and then I am going to be reimbursed 100% of the vet fees, no matter what my vet charges. So that is so, so important. Another reason why I love Petplan is that they do not deny you coverage for things that are specific to your breed. So the only thing that they have where they deny is pre-existing conditions. So if your pet gets an illness, or you go to the vet and they document that they have bad knees, you know, the patella problem, if that is documented before your insurance is, you know, before you get the insurance, then they're not going to pay for that, just like any insurance. However, the great thing about Petplan is that, for instance, Harper is a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. They are prone to heart disease. In fact, over 50% of Cavaliers will have heart disease by the age of 5. Some insurance plans will not cover that because they feel like that is part of the breed and that specific problem is prone in that breed, so they will deny coverage for that particular problem. With Petplan, they don't care. That's why you're paying insurance every month. So it doesn't matter what your breed is prone to, they will pay it, as long as it is not pre-existing. Another thing that some insurance or pet insurance companies do is they'll pay for the first year, and then every year your policy renews, and that's with all pet insurances. So what happens, and my vet is the one who told me this one, is that they will pay, say your pet gets diabetes, and you know, you have the pet insurance, not with Petplan, but with another company. Your pet gets diabetes and they pay and they treat for the diabetes. Well, when that plan renews the following year, they consider the diabetes a pre-existing condition, and so they rule out paying for diabetes. That is horrible. So Petplan does not do any of that shenanigans. They are 100% above board. I highly, highly, highly recommend them. I highly recommend pet insurance. And they do have a referral program. So if you get on and you tell your friends about it, then give them your name and tell them, look, before you go and get, you know, your pet insurance, if you give them my name or a code, whatever it is they give, then I don't know, you get a little something. I'm not even sure what you get, but they do have a referral program. So because, that said, because you guys are my friends, if you would like to get Petplan insurance and you would like to give my name, we would appreciate it. I will leave the link to that below in the description box. I'm not sure if it's going to be my name or code or whatever it is, but hey, if they have a referral program and you're not using anybody else as your referral, then we would love it if you would recommend us or say that you heard about Petplan Insurance from Stassi and Roxanne, and we would love to have you as one of our friends in our little referral plan. Now, the website is gopetplan.com, and I know that they are in the US. I'm not sure if they are in other countries or not. So check that out and definitely give them you know, check it out. You will be surprised. The premiums are not very expensive. For a $200 deductible and 100% co-insurance for Stassi, I believe it's about $20-something a month. So that is so well worth it because veterinary care is so incredibly expensive. It's ridiculous. And that leads me to the second part of the story here. So last night, Stassi threw up. She vomited, and it was very, very foul smelling. Like, I've never smelled vomit like this before. It was really, really stinky. And I immediately put her up on the grooming table to check her mouth to see like if she had anything in her mouth, or just, I didn't know what happened or what could it be, why she would have thrown up. And I noticed that her little gums and her tongue was not pink. It was sort of white. And that really scared me. So off to the emergency vet we went. We live about 40-45 minutes away from our emergency vet, probably about, well, with no traffic, about 35 minutes probably. So I knew that I didn't want to wait to like see if she was going to be okay. I am a freak when it comes to my pets and their health. So I immediately just put her in the car and we went over there. It was an extremely long night. They were very, very busy. Because they considered her stable, we were there about 3.5, 4 hours. It was ridiculous. And then, you know, $525 later, we walked out with, you know, knowing that it wasn't anything really serious. Her x-rays of her tummy were fine. Her lab work was fine. But, you know, we had this bill. So thank goodness I have the pet insurance, because it is going to pay for most of that. And you know, that's just one instance right there. You never know what could happen, and it's always better to be prepared. And she's doing fine. So she ate and she has not thrown up. I really don't know what caused it. I don't know why it was so foul smelling, but I was so worried that she may have gotten into something that she wasn't supposed to. So that's why I kind of freaked out and ran her to the vet, but she's fine. So anyway, that concludes this video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye guys.